Hello everybody, welcome back. So this is my shed. As you can see, it's kind of in rough shape. The wood's rotting. Roof is pretty bad condition. And unfortunately, my insurance company, being a bunch of dingleberries, agreed. So they're making me rebuild the shed. So why not make it bigger? So as you can see here, put out a wooden form so you get some concrete going. Would have made a video of me doing the forming, but as I was pounding the 2x4s into, the 2x3s into the ground for the form, I got attacked by a swarm of freaking yellow jackets. I had a hive nearby, so they really lit my ass up. So there's no video of that, but here's what the form consists of. Basically some leftover 2x6s that I have, screw them together with some leftover deck screws that I have into some 2x3s. I got lucky with this stone. There's a construction crew down the road doing some road work, and they had a massive pile of this stone, so I just asked them if I could have a couple of wheelbarrows. They were okay with it, so stone was free. As you can see, I started putting down some concrete. Now this isn't the main pour. This is just to fill in the corners, get this dried up before I get the rest of the concrete in there. So as you can see, the ground is very unlevel. So I gotta fill in these gaps to make sure when I get the roughly probably 100 bags of concrete, that it doesn't just all spill out the sides. So this little corner piece will be all formed up, and then in a couple days, I'm gonna do the rest of it. So this is what I'm using, the Sakrete high strength concrete mix, 80 pounds. And I'll give you guys updates on the concrete pad and the rebuilding of the shed itself. Now, obviously this isn't going to be the perfect shed, but it's going to be something you could do by yourself easily, remotely, cheaply. So I'm just going to mix up a batch of concrete, wheelbarrow. Now, of course, there's instructions on the concrete, how much wire to use. For the most part, you can kind of just eyeball it. See some old bags of concrete that I had laying around. Parts of it dried up a little bit. You can just bash them up with whatever you're going to mix with. In this case, whatever the hell this is. But hey, it does the job. So we're going to add a little bit more water. You want a nice consistency. You don't want it too runny. You also don't want it too dry. So just move it back and forth. Now the shed that I'm planning on rebuilding, well, the new shed, is going to be much larger than the one that's currently here. So we'll put away some things from the garage, free up some space there. I'll finish mixing this stuff up. So we're at roughly the right consistency. All I'm gonna do, just shovel a little bit at a time, stick it in these corners, and just vibrate it in. Try to get those corners so that they're later on when I actually do the major pour, there's nothing leaking out. This is about the right consistency you want. You really just eyeball the amount of water. Just add it slowly, a little bit at a time. Mix it up. Add more water if needed. And just keep going. Eventually, it comes out right. And there you go. We got these corners filled out. As you can see, the reason I'm doing that is that when I am pouring the rest of the pad, I don't have major leakage. This will kind of be like a little stopper for the rest of the concrete. I'll pour the rest of the pad in a couple of days after I get the concrete and rent the mixer and all that stuff. Anyway, thanks again. Take care.